branch, and this is where, in the very first lecture I described that the big tech firms are getting into the business of borrowing and lending, actually specifically into the banking services, sorry. So Amazon is actually becoming a major lender these days. So why is that? Now, the problem is that the nature of people who use the Amazon platform as a small business for their sales, it makes it almost impossible for them to get a loan from other sources. Now, here's why. When you are a small loan, most of these loans are asset-based, right? So, you want to have the ability to leverage whatever assets you have. And then one particular one are the goods that you have. Now, when the lender wants to have the ability to observe the asset, to inspect that it actually exists. Now, when you have Amazon, of course, when you use Amazon for selling your products, that's really difficult because the goods are in Amazon's warehouses. And they're not at a fixed location, a particular spot. They're mixed with everything else because logistics is left to Amazon. They put the particular goods that you sell in a logical spot, right? So if you, for instance, sell, I don't know, wristbands for watches, and you have also some covers for iPads, right? So now they don't put all of this in a particular shelf. What they do is they put all the wristbands in one shelf, and then they put all the iPad cases in another shelf, so to speak, right? So it will be impossible for anybody to actually inspect whether or not the goods are in existence. So that makes it very difficult for anybody to lend you money. Now, the problem then arises that Amazon's lending, however, becomes quite secretive. So it's not clear that there's a marketplace. You may not be able to see the rates that you get relative to others. So there's a bit of a big black box. And this is problematic because, there's a question of marketplace competition versus, captive audience behavior, right? So rent seeking and rent extraction.